Hey guys, welcome to another video. And with the recent changes of the Jita now being part of like the Concord at the moment. I was just checking what is that all about. Does that mean from now you can even actually enroll into like Galente militia from Jita, which was something that you could not do on some other or recently, but now you can just enroll from like Jita, which is pretty cool. And we're just gonna do a little bit of faction warfare and see what is that all about. Maybe just talk a little bit. We are going to go through Tama. I have a couple of ships there parked. Maybe even like bring something with. I was thinking maybe it's supposed to bring something. And yeah, maybe just get a couple of kills. I have no idea. I haven't planned anything like for today's video, but I will figure that, to show you this, that you can even now enroll into enemy militias from Jita, which is quite useful. And you're not even being, aggressed or anything. And yeah, we're just gonna do that. We're gonna let's make a couple of things here. And maybe just get like a fit, like a standard one. Yeah, this looks good. Although I've seen some modification with more DPS, so you can just actually brawl with it. I don't know. This is fine. Although in a brawl to brawl, I would rather actually just have a little bit of range with this. And yeah, we'll have it a go. See how that is gonna go. See how faction warfare is. Probably guys know how it is. We're just gonna ensure a bit. And I also like to just, because now there are those temporary boosters, maybe just get some boosters as well. Get a little bit of extra. What was that called? The 14. I mean, they're all cheap now, because... Okay, we're gonna take this. 14, 15. We're gonna take all of them. I don't know what they actually give. Maybe we can take the 3. It's just 1 million. 16. Okay, it's 3 million. It's a little bit more, but okay, fine. And 17. It's 24 million. Wait, there's no 3 booster. It just skips it. Okay. Quite cheap ones, a bit far away, but I'm gonna pick this one. Wait, why is that overpriced? It's fine, whatever. Because of the price of the others. Oh, okay, so they're different. This is tracking. And damage. I guess we're gonna take damage. Stay booster damage. There you go. Yeah, we're gonna consume that and all the others. This one we can't because we... So we're just gonna sell it right away even if we're not profitable at all. Alright. Got a couple of boosters. They last for quite a bit because I have the biology at level 5. We can do this for a couple of hours. We got a good fit. We molly fit it and we're just gonna head over to Jita. But before, because we're gonna go through Tama, we will like to just get quite a bit of inertia. So let me just check. We want to get the sub 3 so we can just safely... I don't know if we can get sub 2. No, I don't think so. But sub 3 is fine. We're gonna buy those 2. Okay, so for a gate camp, usually it's enough to prevent any gate camps. Let's put it in there. We got the stuff, we got our cargo, we're insured. And we're just gonna travel. Gonna travel to Tama. Now we're gonna go through a couple of Caldari systems, but that's okay. You know, 4 jumps away from the warzone, it's ideal. I mean, comparably to the, you know, the Dixie, which is like 10 jumps away, 9 jumps away from Intaki. And from Intaki you actually have to wait another like at least 5 minutes until you use the shipcaster, and that can, you know, doesn't necessarily get you where you want. So it's not ideal. But yeah, I like the idea of just being able to enroll directly from Jita. It makes being part of the Caldari militia a little more accessible. Because before that you would have to just do... I think there was like a station 2 jumps away where you could actually do that, but I'm not even sure. Yeah, we're just gonna maybe even create a fleet, invite some people in. Invite some people in. There we go. Now, once you enroll, it actually doesn't show how many people are in the militia chat, but if you log off and log in, that is getting fixed. But I'm not gonna do that for now. Just gonna customize our fleet. Let's just say sub. Complete system. System's gonna be Tama. Doc. That's sorry. Doc at. Okay. Some basic info, so we know where people actually can join. See if it's gate camp. Might have been. And quite a bit of war targets, but we're just gonna check a couple of them. And we are gonna ignore... There you go, we got people joining in. Hopefully. Let's even personalize a little bit. Okay, looks clear. Oh, actually we have to just talk for us to put the right items at the station. Maybe have our Discord. Okay, and let's fit this in. Solid, solid. Probably just small sites. And nobody's doing the bigger site. The biggest one. Yeah, enrolling and doing faction warfare is easier than ever now. That I can tell you. We're doing the biggest site now. I think those guys are just not doing... I haven't even checked what militias are they. It's Kaldari, okay. They could be docked, they could be multi-boxing. Yeah, those are just Guristas. Maybe just had the Rex added. Yeah, we're gonna add them to the overview. And maybe after I just ignore all these results. And it's funny, this item actually it's lower than the medium size. It's gonna give you the medium size insignia or whatever that's called. It actually gives you like 900,000. Okie dokie, then. Timer only just got started. Let me even check my DPS. It's alright. Let's check even like where all the other guys. So 5. Okay, so there's stuff going on. So we got one at 1.4, 1.5. Okay, we got never mind. I thought that the site just finished. No, it didn't finish. Okay, what about 2 point? Nothing. 2.1? Nothing. So the Tristan is in a safe. 2.8, 2.9. Nobody there. 4.3. Oh, this needs to be ignored. Okay, 8.2, 8.3. Okay, so nobody are in sites or relevant sites at the moment. Just in safe and what? Just 100,000? What is that? Okay, let's approach the last one. So I approach, then I place control space, and I just basically nearly get close to the target or in the range, optimal range that I want, and I can just orbit or do other things. And the beauty of having just brawlers is that you can just pick up the loot right away from the NPCs. Okay, what spawned just across my signature? Now those NPCs actually drop quite a bit of loot. Before they were like nothing, nothing, nothing. Now they're just pretty consistent. Which makes sense. Let me check actually the boosters now. What they actually? So we get like the scan strength, optimal range. I guess optimal range is 5. Fall off is also good. Optimal range bonus. Wait, what's the difference between those two? Those are electronics boosters. Those are projections. Okay. Some inertia is good. I guess warp speed could. Incapacitor is also somewhat good. And the damage multiplier. It's not a lot, but it's something. Makes the difference sometimes. And the waves of NPC, they don't spawn that often as they used to, which makes the experience a bit more enjoyable. Before you kind of had to like have like drone ships because of the absurd amount of spawn that spawn like every freaking minute NPCs. Now you can just do them in a good amount of time. Nothing. Alright. There's a slasher somewhere. So when you always done faction warfare in a destroyer, have to fight a tier 2. Did you activate the 1 million skill points link? Yeah, the faction war. The best now is alright. Makes sense. Back to what I was saying. Mm-hmm. Get an idea on what. Ah, I didn't pay attention. Was busy typing. I think we could have just get the kill there, but we weren't paying attention. You know, we used the discan and not the right time when we used the discan and didn't check the local, and we got killed. That's faction warfare, guys, in a nutshell, basically. I mean, and what I actually wrote to this guy is, yeah, use the zKillboard as well as the tip. You know, drag the player's name and see. For example, this guy's. Oh, okay. Um, we're, you know, we're copying this guy name and let's take a look. And you see what he flies and what he does, and he gets a lot of kills. It's just, you know, top ships, slasher, saber. Doesn't look like catalyst navy issues. It's just brought something this time around. But usually when you see, oh, okay, he's Black Rabbit, usually he's looking for just fights. Um, and yeah, get, you know, a sense of how you can actually counters. You know, keep an eye on the D-scan, not like I did, and yeah, use the temporary boosters that are, you know, they're helpful. You don't have to buy all of them, but you can buy some of them that are cheap at the moment, so just kind of works. Yeah, so yeah, that'll be it for this today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you into the next one.